within any workplace, if you have one system and you're investing into that system and then that system is paused, it means that you have to revert to the old system to complete the entire estimates for the entire year. Now, the issue for this is it's not a question of can they do it, it's a question of having to do it, because obviously in order for there to be a proper budget in the summer, this work has to be done. And obviously it's absolute duplication of work, and in a context where the civil service is constantly being accused of inefficiencies, it's just that little bit jarring.
And what time frame will the civil servants have to complete this work?
Well, the estimates usually find a year end is the 31st of March. So we're not looking at a massively long time period.
And you've said there's been no credit given to civil servants for this. What sort of acknowledgement would you have liked to have seen?
Well, at the very least, the acknowledgement of the fact that the failure to implement this system means a duplication of work for all those officers that will now have to produce estimates. And at the very least, the acknowledgement of the fact that they are going to work double, and that this work will be done, because if the estimates aren't produced in a timely fashion, then it causes difficulties for the budget speech. Now, at the very least, in the context of an organisation where workers are constantly being accused of being inefficient, a small acknowledgement and a credit for this work would have been appropriate.
When was the GGCA and the department informed about this?
The GGCA, at least, we found out through GBC yesterday.
You've drawn a comparison between the IT and Logistics Department and Digital Services in your statement. Are you arguing for in-house expertise instead of outsourcing?
Well, I think that certainly our issues with ITLD have been well documented within a public forum for the last couple of years, and certainly we have felt that the professionalism and the expertise of our IT experts within the civil and public service hasn't been acknowledged or valued. Certainly my hope would be that moving forward, that the skill set of civil servants in-house is properly exploited, really, and before outsourcing is considered.
Will the GGCA be taking up this issue with the ministry?
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly we would. That's definitely going to happen.
And what form will this take?
The issue of the rolling out. Look, if they've paused the system, I don't think that there's going to be a position of the actual system being rolled out. If technologically or through human resources issues it cannot happen, but certainly that the system be put in a way that is mindful of the needs of the workforce certainly has to happen.